Miami has Dolphins, the greatest football team.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. But right away, they'll change the look.
Trap 50, trap 50, top below 18. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here. He'll dump this off to A-Chain. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing here is May. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Patriots at 6-3 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
You there.
To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
What's up?
Let's get that touch.
Hey, let's punch it in here, baby. Crazy.
To the air, May.
Caught on the slant.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
What's up? What's up? Good.
No.
Henderson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here goes it. 5. Ready, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And
now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Patriots 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Henderson now at 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This defense for the Dolphins, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On the draw, it's Henderson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Patriots 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Here's May. Breaks it to Douglas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Looking to throw. May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's May. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. That'll be complete to Henderson. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Nico Collins with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shifts by at the 15. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second and 10. Play action. May. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Thompson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Patriots 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Cup 19! Cup 19! Warriors 70!
Back to throw now in his own end zone. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throw caught by Ochan. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
4 yards to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over first and 10. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here goes throw.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Here goes throw.
They'll set up to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. They come up to the line now facing a third and 10 after the incompletion.
Good throw. Yeah, you're here. What's that? You're on the ball. Yep, 45. Here you go.
To throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. May looking to run, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And some room to maneuver. Loose inside the 30. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Five. Hey, let's punch it in here, baby.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here, sit up. Here. Hey, what's up?
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
The way way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
You there.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The extra point now for Borregales.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 38, Dolphins 28. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him.
And this will complete to Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Mustang 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
70 Ranger, 18 cards.
They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
70.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Mark Andrews, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Patriots 38, Dolphins 35.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
Throwing here is May. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Five.
We're going to throw. May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
To the air, May. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
To throw, it's May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
10 yards.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Completes it to Douglas. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Dolphins 35.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
What's that? What's that? 30. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good.
On first down, it's Henderson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Down at the 20-yard line.
Milton Williams there on the tackle.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9. Again, it's Henderson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Turco 80.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Collins.
Hurry, hurry.
In the 31, here comes 2nd in the yard.
70 rings. 70 rings.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Ready, ready.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
18, fight in.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Packers 60. Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Yards to go.
On the ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Tight, 19 tight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nico Collins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 42.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
They set up the screen for Henderson.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Second and 6. Here's May. Finding space at the 40.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll throw with May.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here goes that. Get down here, you go. Hey, check the ball.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Here we go, boys.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
May looking to run.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Five. You touch? Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll try and throw for it with May. He'll try to do it himself.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Pirates. Ready? 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
19 Lions, 76.
He'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Pass all 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Miami.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
17 more.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
17 yards. And the Dolphin.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
45.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
To throw, it's May. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
5.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they need